Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys having a great Saturday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, we're heading back once again to the Origins line to take a look at more of He-Man's iconic friends that help him out against the forces of evil. Now, this has been like an ongoing thing on the channel. Of course, we looked at all of Skeletor's A-list and B-list henchmen from Origins, and also, not too long ago, we looked at some of He-Man's closest friends. More of his inner circle of friends, like Teela, Battle Cat, Man-at-Arms, Orko, and Sorceress. So today on the channel, these are the figures that I picked out that help out from time to time, like a guest starring role here. Of course, we have Ram Man, who will be the main focus of today's review. We'll take a look at the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork. We'll look at the comic that comes with him. We also compare this version of Ram Man to the 80s version, thanks to Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics. We also look at, very quickly, the Master's new attorney of Ram Man, and of course the new Turtles of Grayskull Ram Man. Alright. Next to him, we have Manny Faces. There he is. Then we have Fisto. We have Stratos next. And finally, we have Buzz Off. So throughout the week, guys, we'll be looking at each figure here. We'll look at their mini. If they have a mini comic version of them, well, of course, we'll look at them. We will look at the Masterverse logo version as well. So there you go, guys. The next set of He-Man iconic friends that help him out from time to time. All right. So let's get these guys out of the way. We'll take a look at Ram Man here. The deluxe packaging. Now I know for sure that we are getting Stratos in the cartoon collection, but I would love to get each and every of these figures in the Filmation style line, the cartoon collection line. Let's get a Ram Man right here, front and center here. Alright. And here we go, guys. There's good old Ram Man here, the heroic human battering ram. Came out in 2021. You got the deluxe figure set right there. A nice glamour shot of the figure right there. There's a good old Ram Man right there. Good. You got the vintage red rocks blasting around him. There he is. I gotta say, let me get this. Of course, a much improved figure from the 80s version. And we'll take a look at the 80s version here in a second here. Comes with an extra head sculpt right there. Not one, but two axes right there. And an extra fist right there. Alright. Around the back. With some gorgeous artwork, as always. Skeletor, and there's the Roton again, with Faker. And he does have his iconic attack, in a way. It's a little bit different from his 80s version. And there's the cross-sell of the other figures. And pretty much this entire line here was all deluxe figures. From Battle Armor He-Man to Clam Champ, of course Ram Man, and Battle Armor He-Man. So all of these right here were part of all except for Panther, was a deluxe set for each and every one of them. Alright. There you go. Of course, let's take a look at the comic that comes with. Battle Armored Reborn, right there. Once again, beautiful artwork. A fun thing to read. I would love to get these guys. If you want to talk about getting some army builders, I would love to get these guys. They were shown on the Eternia playset. I would love to get some of these robots here, from the Filmation cartoon. I would love to get some of these guys, like I said. I think it'd be pretty cool. Alright. Of course, once again, there's the cross-sell, the other figures in this particular wave. Alright. Really, really cool. And here's the figure itself. Here he is. Good old Ram Man here. Like I said, a much improved figure. But I still miss his iconic 80s, action call out. But it does have, it is spring, you can snap it in right there. And, and of course, the 80s version. And speaking of the 80s version, let's take a look at the 80s version. Because the 80s version was just one big piece of plastic. And here he is from the 80s line. Came out in 1983. There he is. Of course, he had that little iconic little button on the back of his foot right there. You can press him down like the Origins version. And to spring him up, you just press the button and have him spring up. And a little fun fact here, guys. He has a few names right there. They're going to call him Hercules or a Jumping Jack Flash. And you can see the first prototype was colored red and orange. Were the colors from the Jumping Jack Flash character. There he is in the packaging. You see him giving Skeletor a nice, butt right there. I mean, not butt, a little ram to his chest right there. There he is, side to side and front to back. Of course, the only other movement he had was his arms. That would, let me show you, like, it would go like more like in a way like this, and not, of course, the Origins design is a little more articulated. You can bend it at the arms and stuff like that. So, but the original 80s version, you only had arms that go like this in a way. So, like I said, a much improved figure, a fun figure. Comes with 2 axes. Of course, there's his iconic axe right there. Very, very cool. Of course, we did get a Masterverse version of him. We did get, like I said, a Masterverse, new Eternia version of Ram Man here. Get him out here real fast. And here he is. I'm not going to go into much detail of him, but there he is in the packaging. Right there. And I do have a loose version of Ram Man. Right there. So there he is. Comes with all cool, accessories and items right there. Alright. And also there was a CGI version of Ram Man. But it was a female version of the character. They did a gender swap on that show. And it's called Ram Mam. And there she is. Alright, I do have a loose figure of her. The character. Of course, these CGI characters. Oh, sorry about that, guys. This whole CGI line kind of brought back the 80s, classic, waist articulation. The spring-loaded waist. Fortunately, she cannot twist or not like that, but she can go up and down. And then she's got this big hair or ball of flame right here. It's kind of goofy, but it's pretty cool. And of course, we just got recently the Turtles of Grayskull Ram Man right there. The mutated battling ram right there. Of course, the same exact weapons as normal Ram Man. But he's a little bit bulkier, a little bit bigger and heavier. And just an update, guys, like I go practically almost every day, if I can, to my local Target or Walmart for anything new, okay? And there has been absolutely nothing, guys, so far. That's why I do these reviews with you guys, or these videos with you guys, to give you something content for the channel, because there's been absolutely nothing, where I'm living at right now. The only reason why I have this particular Ram Man here And the other Turtles of Grayskull figures is through eBay. eBay has pretty much, has been my saving grace. eBay or Big Bad Toy Store has been another place you might want to check out. But yeah, there's been absolutely nothing, guys. I mean, nothing at all. And it's been really, I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. It has been really frustrating too, guys. So once again, once I do get my second Ram Man, I will be opening and unboxing him on the channel. All right. But there you go, guys. There's all my entire Ram Man collection that I have so far. And what's been your favorite Ram Man? Maybe it's the vintage '80s version. I do hope we get of course, a cartoon collection version of him. Of course, a mini comic book version, or his Jumping Jack Flash version, I guess. His orange variant with Origins and Masterverse. A very cool figure. And one of He-Man's, closest friends and allies and buddies right there. Of course, the head doesn't, the head does move slightly. Like I said, before, a much improved character from the '80s line here, because like I said, the '80s version was purely plastic. There was really not much movement with the figure, but it worked. It was really cool when you press him down like that, and there was that little iconic button right there. And even the Masterverse, and I've shown this before on my channel, like even the new Eternia version kind of gave us, a little prop right there, of that right there with the boot right there, that little button right there. But unfortunately, this version of Ram Man does not have that articulation. He does not spring up and down, unfortunately, but it's still a very cool character. But there you go, guys. There's a look at Ram Man, one of He-Man's noble friends. So also, guys, if I'm sounding a little bit weird, it's allergies right now, and it's it's affecting me right now. So I'm not really, I'm a little stuffed up a little bit, but I'm good. But unfortunately, I don't have a Funko Pop with Ram Man. I know there is one, and it's up there in price. It's actually really good. I just noticed something too. With this Ram Man here, I love the detail with the helmet here being dented like that, like he's been through battle. I like that. I like that attention of detail. That's the first time I've ever noticed that before. That's really cool. I'm wondering if this version of Ram Man, no, unfortunately this Ram, I'm bringing it out here, sorry. This Ram Man here does not have, that damage on this helmet here. It would be kind of cool. Or like even like a broken like a horn right here too would be kind of cool to get. Alright, guys, I'd like to take time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys, all things Masters of the Universe, like the Origins line here, which could be the Turtles of Grayskull, to the now vintage, now, I would call it vintage now, Origins line now. I mean, there's still characters coming out very soon, like Rock On and Cyclone, of course, we have the cartoon collection coming very soon. And I cannot wait to get a cartoon collection version of Ram Man, Manny Faces, Buzz Off as well on the channel. We are getting Stratos. He has been confirmed for the next two figures. Him and Merman should be coming out very soon. Of course, we have the Masterverse line. And of course, we have the CGI line, which is a solid line right here. This line is now done. This is more kid-friendly, of course. And of course, it takes He-Man to a whole different level and to a whole different story or take for the kids. And this was a fun show. All right. Also, hit that like button, guys. And thank you for doing that, guys. It means a lot to my channel. Helps my channel to get out there to grow, for more people to watch my videos, who love He-Man like we do, to hopefully subscribe and like as well. So hitting that like button means a lot. So thank you so much for doing that, guys. All right, hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. And tomorrow I think it'll be kind of fun, guys, if we head to my local toy store, TRG Toys and Collectibles, to take a look at all the Master Universe figures that he has at his store, Masterverse line and Origins line. Okay, you might find something there, and I guess so. I will show you what he has in the store, and I will leave a description, like every day, of his store online if you'd like to check out what he has in stock. All right, if you don't see anything like from the store that's done online, there's a number you can contact. I'll get his Facebook information, Instagram, and stuff like that. Any way you can contact him to see how you can obtain any of the figures at his store. Okay, so it'll be kind of fun, guys. Like a first off-site video. I'm very curious about how that's going to work out, but I hope it'll be a lot of fun. Of course, share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Of course, what the Turtles of Grayskull here, what the Origins line here, to the cartoon collection, to the Masters of the WWE Universe too as well, to classics, to 80s, to the CGI line, to the Masters line, to Mondo, the Funko Pops, from the 80s to the classics, to the Super 7, to the 2000X. I mean, over 40 plus years, guys, of this incredible product, guys. It's absolutely amazing, guys. All right. So, guys, hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.